You're listening to TurkishSoccer.com's Turkish Football Podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another brand new edition of Turkish Turkish Super Lig Podcast. Next 15 minutes, we'll recap Week 4. We'll give you inside information from the Turkish Super League, and we'll preview the upcoming weekend, Week 5 in the Turkish Super League. So stay tuned. Next 15 minutes, we'll talk all about Turkish Super League and Turkish football. First, recapping Week 4. Week 4 started on Friday. It ended today on Monday. So on Friday, the Cinderella team, Gaziantepspor, at home beat Antalyaspor 5-2, and then they captured the first place from Fenerbahce. But that was not the biggest news. Biggest news in the midweek, as you know, that Dele Ali came to Turkey to play Beşiktaş on a loan from Everton. That was the biggest news this past week, and Beşiktaş have a lot of players from Premier League, and Beşiktaş are doing good. They did a superb job today on Monday, and after they beat Sivasspor at home 3-1, they capture at the end of the Week 4, they capture the first place in the Turkish Super League. While Beşiktaş won their match, Galatasaray and Trabzonspor draw on Sunday in Trabzonspor with a goalless 0-0 tie, 0-0. And Fenerbahce on Monday in Konya, actually, the match played in Eskişehir because of very bad pitch in Konya. They moved that match to Eskişehir, and Konyaspor beat Fenerbahce 1-0 with one goal. And pretty much after all this weekend 4 matches played, there are 4 teams that hasn't lost matches yet. Beşiktaş, Gaziantep, Konyaspor, and Başakşehir still hasn't lost a match yet. They don't have the perfect score, but Beşiktaş is on top with 10 points, and Gaziantep was in second place with same point. Well, Gaziantep has 10 points. Third place has Adana Demirspor with 9 points. Fourth place, Konyaspor with 8 points. Fifth place, sixth place, seventh place teams all have, actually 8th place team all have 7 points, which they are Fenerbahce, 5th place, 6th place Başakşehir, 7th place Galatasaray, and 8th place Trabzonspor all have 7 points. And 9th place Kayseri with 6 points, 10th place Antalyaspor with 6 points, and also 11th place Giresunspor with 6 points. The 12th place Alanyaspor is with 5 points. The bottom of the barrel, the teams that hasn't won a match yet so far after Week 4, Hatayspor with 0 point. Actually, Hatay is the only team that has not earned any points. 18th place Ankaragücü has 1 point. 17th place Ümraniye has 1 point, and 16th place Sivasspor with 2 points. There are other 3 teams with 3 points: Kasımpaşa, İstanbulspor, and Fatih Karagümrük. Fatih Karagümrük, Andrea Pirlo's team won their first match in the Turkish Super League at the end of the Week 4. So, recapping Week 4, I told you Friday the score. Saturday, Fatih Karagümrük at home beat newcomer Ankaragücü 4-1. Adana Demirspor at home beat Ümraniyespor, another newcomer, 1-0. Alanya was at home against Istanbulspor, and in this match, Istanbulspor, the newcomer, that is the only team that win a away match. Istanbulspor beat Alanyaspor in Alanya 1-0, and they earned, actually, that was the only team that earned a win match, an away match. On Sunday, Kasımpaşa was at home against Hatayspor. They beat Hatayspor 1-0. Kayseri beat Giresunspor 3-0. And Trabzon, like I said, at home against Galatasaray was scoreless. And Monday, today, there were two important matches in the week 4. Konyaspor beat Fenerbahçe 1-0. Beşiktaş at home beat Sivasspor 3-1. And Beşiktaş, Dele Alli started the match for Beşiktaş. As you know, as I mentioned to you in the beginning of the broadcast and my podcast, and Dele Alli start the match, and it was a big news that he was coming to Beşiktaş from Everton on a loan, and probably I think Beşiktaş probably the way they played against Sivasspor, but Sivasspor is looking bad. They are not the Sivasspor that we knew last season. And also, just to give you a heads up, Başakşehir had a bye this weekend. They did not play in the week 4. Enver Valencia was red carded, and there was a lot of problems today and in Sunday matches. The referees were under pressure a lot. A lot of teams still complaining about the referees. I know Galatasaray was complaining about the referees this weekend on Sunday, and also Konyaspor Fenerbahçe match. Fenerbahçe fans were outraged with the penalty kick, red card actually, that was called for, not penalty, the red card for Enner Valencia. And to look at that red card, I think that was awful call, if you ask me. So Turkish referees are still under the gun. Every weekend we still talk about the bad Turkish referees refereeing the matches. That is still going on. Now, in week 3, 4, there was low score matches. There was only 23 goals scored. Not like the third weekend, we had 33 goals. This week 4 was a very low scoring matches in the week 4. And before I go into week 5 matches, give you the details, I just want to tell you that Trabzonspor was eliminated from the Champions League, and they're not going to be there's not going to be any Turkish team playing in the Champions League. After 27 years, you will not see a Turkish team this season in the Champions League. And pretty much for next couple of seasons, the Turkish Super Lig champions will have to play 2 or 3 playoff matches to order to get the Champions League. So things are getting harder for Turkish teams in the European competitions. With that loss, Fenerbahçe and Trabzonspor will be playing in the Europa League. Their matches will start on September 9th. And in the Conference League, there will be Başakşehir playing, representing Turkey in the Conference League. In the first match, Trabzonspor will host Ferencvaros, and Fenerbahçe will go to the team that they lost trying to get the Champions League, Dynamo Kiev. They will host Dynamo Kiev on September 9th. And in the Conference League, Başakşehir will be going away, Hearts, and they will go face Hearts in their stadium on September 9th. Now, week 5. Week 5 will start on Friday. Newcomer will host Trabzonspor, and Trabzonspor, the team who has 7 points, they're in the 8th place. They will go against Ümraniyespor, who has only 1 point. This match will be in Istanbul, Atatürk Stadium probably. You will have more fans from Trabzon than you will have fans from Ümraniye, because Ümraniye is a little town of Istanbul. On Saturday, there are 4 matches in the week 5. Başakşehir will be at home against Alanyaspor, and Sivasspor will be hosting Fatih Karagümrük, Pirlo's team, and Fenerbahçe will be at home against Kayserispor. The last match on Saturday, Giresun will host Konyaspor. On Sunday, there are 3 matches. Hatayspor will be against Adana Demirspor. Hatayspor has not earned any points. So this has got to be the must-win match for Hatayspor, but they do not look good. In Antalya will host Kasımpaşa, and Ankaragücü will host Beşiktaş on Sunday. Ankaragücü only with 1 point. They are the 18th place team, and Beşiktaş, the team who's on top of the Turkish Super Lig with 10 points. And we'll see what happens in this match with full stars of Beşiktaş loaded with the stars. Should have no problem winning this match in Ankara. The last match of the week 5 will be on Monday, and Galatasaray will be at home against the Cinderella team, Gaziantep. This is very huge, very important match for Galatasaray, because Galatasaray at 7th place with 7 points. A win will move them at least on top 3. So it is very important, but just don't take Gaziantep very lightly, because they are the 2nd place team with 10 points. They've been winning matches. They haven't lost any matches. And Gaziantep is looking good this year. So it is going to be, I would say, this is going to be the match of the weekend between Galatasaray and Gaziantep. So there's going to, the week 5 will be a lot of surprise scores, if you ask me, because looking at Ümraniye, the Friday's match, Ümraniye Trabzonspor, I think Ümraniye, if they played the way they played against Galatasaray, they should give a very tough time for Trabzonspor. So the week 5 is coming up. As you know, at the end of week 7, Turkish Super Lig will take a recess, and because of the national matches in September, and they will be off for 10-15 days, and after that they'll go until the November, when there will be a 40-day break for World Cup matches. So if we recap what happened with the news, Ankaragücü fired first their coach that brought them to the Turkish Super League, Mustafa Dalcı, and they hired Ömer Erdoğan, the former Hatayspor coach for Ankaragücü. Now, in Adana Demirspor, Mario Balotelli started the match in this past weekend, and then after the match, Coach Vincenzo Montello and Mario Balotelli had a little confrontation when the match ended. And what I heard today, Mario Balotelli left Adana. Most likely he will not play for Adana Demirspor anymore. So Andrea Pirlo's team, Andrea Pirlo won his first match in the Turkish Super League with Fatih Karagümrük. They are now, they earned their first 3 points. They're still in the 13th place with 3 points. There are, like I mentioned to you, there are 3 teams with 3 points. Those teams in the week 5, they should win. They better win, because otherwise they're going to stay in the bottom of the barrel as we get closer to week 7, when we have a recess for Turkish national team break. So pretty much this is it. Week 5 coming up starting on Friday. We'll talk to you after these matches that plays, and listen to my podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. Also follow me on Twitter at Turkish Soccer, and like and follow my Facebook page on